solid card. Is a really good card. God, online I was like, shit, I definitely need to watch this. They said this is fight of the year, knockout of the year. Let's calm down a tad. I thought it was a really good main event, really good fight. Solid fight. Fight of the year? No, get the fuck out of here.
I wouldn't even say fight of the year.
Not even close.
Knockout of the year?
Knockout of the year? Yes.
Yeah.
Knockout of the year? 100%. 100%. MVP of this entire card? Donald Cerrone.
Yeah.
Donald Cerrone. Oh, Brendan, you're biased. Yeah, I am. Suck a dick. Donald Cerrone, by far, MVP of the fight card. Just because everything he had going on, going into the fight with Winklejohn and the Mike Perry, which is a tough matchup for him. He's in Denver. His son's in the front row, and his career, he's in a fork in the road. There's so much going on. There's so much pressure on Donald, and he just went in there and looked phenomenal. First round finish, submission. There's argument to say Yair Rodriguez could be MVP or, is the star of the night because he had the long layoff. He had the fallout with the UFC. They cut him. They brought him back. He was talking to Bellator. They offered him Zabit, and then they give him freaking Korean Zombie, number 10 guy in the world. He's at a long layoff. It's a tough matchup. He hasn't fought forever. He's a 5-round fight. Last time we saw him, he got starched by Frankie Edgar. And Yair looked amazing. Yair looked, like the prospect, the phenom we thought he is. He looked really, really, really good. As far as the judges' scorecards, though, again, so the fight campaign, I don't even throw out like, God, I don't know who's winning this. I don't go, man, I think this guy's winning this round. I have no idea. I'm bullshitting with my friends. So when I go back in, so I see all the social media, I see the Twitter, DM, stuff like that. Obviously saw the knockout, which is amazing. And then I see people going, how'd you have it on the scorecards? Because the judges had it, two out of the three had it for Korean Zombie. And then when I watched it this morning, obviously I'm a little, you have that bias where you're like, all right, so they think Korean Zombie won this fight. I didn't see that. That was a damn close fight. Even if I went to the judge the scorecards, I don't know if I give that to Korean Zombie.
Wow.
I thought he was the aggressor. I thought he landed some good shots, but overall, Yair is counter-striking. He landed some bigger shots. It was close. I can see how he can score it for Korean Zombie, but that's not a 4-1. It was not even
not
close.
A landslide.
Not even close. That first round, how do you score that first round? How do you score the first round? I mean, it's ridiculous. So, it was a close fucking fight. But originally, when I saw that elbow and flatline Korean Zombie, I thought, holy shit, because my friend bets a lot of money on the fight, so I was giving my picks, and I thought Korean Zombie was going to win. And so when I saw him, oh shit, I went, man, what bad luck. Because from the looks of it on social media, Korean Zombie was winning for fucking 24 minutes and 59 seconds of this fight, and then just get starched at the end. That's not the case. I went back and watched it twice, 3 times if you count the fight campaign shenanigans. So, yeah, close fucking fight, man. Good fight, good back and forth. Fight of the year, get the fuck out of my face. Not even close. Amazing fight, though. They both laid on the line. And what's interesting, in the second or third round, Yair threw, because Korean Zombie, they must have trained this, because Korean Zombie comes flying in, he's so aggressive, they trained that no-look elbow a few times.
Yeah.
Because he lands in the second or third round, and it lands flush, but not as hard. And then in that last falling seconds, he knew the Korean Zombie was come flying in again. Same thing, no look, but now it lands perfectly right on the jaw. Knockout of the year, I would say best knockout I've seen, just because I've seen 1,000 right hands, 1,000 left hooks, 1,000 high kicks, 1,000 triangles, 1,000 armbar finishes. I've never seen a no-look elbow knockoff, walk-off, home run, knockout, ever.
Last second.
Literally, bam, boom, face plant. And you're talking about a guy in Korean Zombie.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't get knocked out that often.
No, and when I was watching, I saw, it says Yair Rodriguez, and it says Korean Zombie. I thought, that's a tad racist. Like, that's a tad much, isn't it? Like, what's his real name's Jung, right?
Chansun Jung.
Yeah, like, call him Jung, man. Like, I can't imagine them doing that. And I even put on my story on Instagram, and then some well-educated fans DM me and he goes, dude, he actually asked for that. He wants UFC to put that. He doesn't want him to put his real name. I guess Brian Stan mentioned it in one of his fights. He asked UFC to use Korean Zombie on everything. So if that's his choice, then it's different. But I thought the UFC was doing it. Like, damn, that's weird. Like, can you imagine when Liddell's fighting Couture? It says Iceman versus The Natural. Like, what the fuck is this? Some WWE shit, man. So that I just didn't like it because I didn't know that was his plan. That was his way to do things. It's no different than Chad Johnson, Ocho Cinco, being like, hey, I'm Ocho Cinco. The NFL's like, all right, well, cool, dude. I guess that'll work. Or he hate me like in the fucking XFL days. Like, just to use nicknames, it's very WWE-ish. I just didn't like that. Even if Korean Zombie wants to do that, if I'm the UFC, I'm going to mark him as the Korean Zombie. But when it comes to the X's and O's, the black and white, it's going to say his last name on there. Mm-hmm. I want it to look more like a professional sport than a...
Yeah, it did look weird.
I was just like, that's kind of weird, man. Korean Zombie.
It makes sense from his point of view, though, right?
Marketing-wise?
Not just marketing, but people, I'm sure the majority of MMA fans see Sung Jung, and they're like, who the hell is Sung Jung? It just doesn't stand out. Like,
Jung? I mean, it's not that. It's Jung? Just Jung?
I don't know. I'm guessing people won't notice
on
it.
Khabib, they instead of Nurmagomedov, not going to be here anymore. Just kidding. Instead of Nurmagomedov, they use just Khabib.
Yeah.
They don't even...
Yeah, you know Khabib. Everybody knows Khabib.
You know Khabib, but I just...
Yeah.
They get famous enough, you know, like Gennady Golovkin with Triple G, but we know his name's Golovkin. He doesn't say Triple G on the fucking bottom there. I feel like that's amateur hour. I feel it's like you're almost insulting the audience, being like, just use his nickname. And if I'm that far, I'm like, no, what the fuck? Don't use my nickname. I'm not a rapper. You can put my full name on there, man.
I forget if they do that to Rampage or not. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. To say Jackson or
Quentin Jackson?
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, Yair looked amazing. But you see the picture that your boy Jung posted?
Yeah.
In the hospital?
Oh, yeah.
Amazing picture, man.
That reminded me of the freaking Alex
John Jones.
And John Jones.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what it reminded me of.
Yep. But remember, Gus Finn wasn't as fucked up in that.
Yeah.
Both these boys.
These guys are messed up.
They're out for a long time.
Yeah.
Everyone goes, Yair's a beat. You ain't seen that this year. You're looking mid next year. I'd assume. I don't know what's wrong with his leg. Did he come out and say?
I don't think so.
Yeah, he had a fucked up leg. He looked like he was in some pain. And then Korean Zombie's out for a hot second after getting flatlined. Yeah. And you're the zombie, so it's even worse. Yeah, so he's out for a hot second. Mike Perry's out for a hot second. Broke his arm. Broke his freaking arm. What a special moment for Donald Cerrone, Cowboy. At home. He's the most winningest UFC fighter of all time. He passed George St. Pierre. Mm-hmm. It's just phenomenal, man. Phenomenal. And then his son. Grabs his little son and his baby. He's walking around the ring with him. I thought it was so cool. Again, during the campaign, I thought he was calling out Mike Winkeljohn. And I actually liked that. I was like, fucking yeah, go get him. You know, like there's that animosity because he had no beef with Mike Perry. There's zero animosity towards Mike Perry. And again, shout out to Mike Perry for taking that fight. You got to have some cojones to go, yeah, I'll fight Donald Cerrone, who was a flagship of Jackson's, who I'll fight him in his hometown, you know? Like, that's a tough fucking fight. You can fight anybody. And to go, yeah, I'll fight Donald Cerrone in his hometown. And, well, I'll deal with all the drama from Jackson's. Let's do that. So shout out to Mike Perry. As soon as Mike Perry took him down, I thought to myself, that couldn't have been in the game plan. There's no way Winkeljohn told you to take down Donald Cerrone. Yeah. Anyone who's ever trained with Cerrone went, no, especially for your Mike Perry. Now, if you're, phenom on the ground in jiu-jitsu, yeah, go ahead and take Donald down. If you're Nate Diaz, something like that, and you're aware of your surroundings down there, and you know what the hell's going on when it gets dicey down there, yeah, take Donald Cerrone down because he's an amazing striker. That makes sense. When you're Mike Perry, your biggest strength is your striking and your power. When I saw him taking down, there's no way Jackson's game plan was to have you take down Donald Cerrone. That was just maybe in the moment, he thought, let's score some points here. And I even like Cowboy better off his back. When he reversed him, I was like, this is good, but it's going to be better if you can. And so as soon as, Cowboy reversed him, went for the submission, Perry stood up. I love Cowboy still on his back. He's so dangerous down there. So dangerous. And we saw that with his triangular arm bar. The arm bar was ridiculous. Popped his arm. That couldn't have went better for Cowboy. That I don't know if Mike Perry's done any interviews, but that couldn't have been the original game plan.